Now we are discussing dispersion. What is dispersion? White light split into 7. Now the sunlight, it has 7 colors. What are those? VIBGYOR. VIBGYOR. Here we should know the violet has the lowest wavelength, so it must have the highest frequency. And lowest wavelength, so it has the lowest speed, velocity. And what is the other side? Red. Red has highest lambda and highest speed and lowest frequency. Yes. So the dispersion means splitting of light. Splitting of light. Splitting of light into 7 colors. Into colors. Okay. Now you can see here white light is entering into the glass prism to the phase 1. This is number 1, surface 1, and it refracts. When it refracts, it splits. Why it splits? Because all the 7 colors are having 7 different wavelength and speed. So as they have the different speed, they split. They spread out. They split and separated. Again, they are going to refract. As they are refracting in the second surface again, then they spread out wider, and you can see a bigger region of 7 colors. It starts from the violet to the red, and the red on the top, violet at the bottom, because the violet bends more. They will ask question, why violet is bending more? You have to say the wavelength of the violet and the speed of violet is very low, so it bends more. It bending more, and the red color bends less because just opposite, the wavelength and the speed is higher. Okay. Now you can ask some question. The violet color, uh, or you can say not violet, you can say green color. Green color at this point, at the point A, and here is the point B. What happened from the point A to B? The speed is reduced. The speed is reduced. So the wavelength is reduced. So if the wavelength is reduced, it's supposed to change its color to blue. Because the green, what is the color below the green? Blue. So it should change its color to blue. But why it is not changing? Why? Less. Because the color is not for the wavelength. Depends on the wavelength. It depends on its frequency. So frequency remain constant, even though they are refracting. Speed and wavelength changes, but the frequency remains same. For the colors, green color has its own frequency, it will not change. So the frequency give the color, not the wavelength and the speed. That's the very important thing here, and this is called the dispersion. And there is one more here, the rainbow. Rainbow is also a dispersion, splitting of 7 colors. Splitting of 7 colors. Let me connect the battery. Okay. Now the light from the sun is hitting or incident on the water drop, and it is air medium. This is the water medium. So density increases in the water medium, more denser, and this is less denser. So so it will refract. It will refract. As it is refracting, there will be a internal reflection. There will be some internal reflection. It refract like this, and there will be some internal reflection here. And as it refracts 2 times, same we saw this before. First refraction, the white light split into 7 colors, and second refraction it splits more, bigger, wider. Same thing happens here. It first it refract, and second refraction it will create the 7 colors, and we see the 7 colors of the rainbows. So it is called it's also a dispersion of light, splitting into 7 colors. And the bottom you see the violet, at the top you will see the red color. It is because the red has the highest wavelength and the violet has the lowest wavelength. The violet bends more, so it is at the bottom.